Karlie Graf at Graf Growers, and Karlie was totally kind enough to offer her hospitality and talents to help me with a crazy idea. Maybe not
Yeah,
that crazy.
I think this is going to be awesome, Liz. Tell them what we're working on.
So we're going to make some pot de fleur arrangements, and that's basically just the French way of saying plant arrangements, but we're also going to put in cut flowers. This morning I ran over to Whole Foods 365 at Wallhaven and just grabbed some grocery store cut flowers.
Yeah, in the winter, it's the perfect spot to grab some easy blooms, and you can really dress up your plants this way.
I'm really excited.
Great. Well, the first thing we're going to do, Liz, is I already started you off with some pea gravel, and we're going to go ahead and arrange these 3 plants in a planter that she actually brought from home. So you can use things from your home and already embrace what you have, and if you're having a no-spend February, it's easy to do.
So I just grabbed a Dondrum salad bowl, and we put the pea gravel in here so that the water can flow underneath, so you don't get nastiness, quite frankly, and obviously it doesn't have a drainage hole in the bottom.
Yes, yeah. And so the plants that we picked for this arrangement here, just to show you those, this is a Begonia maculata. This one is called Rosie. I think it's so cute, like my dog's name. And then here we have a prayer plant, which you'll love having this at your home because they move and fold up at night, which I think is just so interesting. And then we have a shamrock, and how perfect. You're going to be perfect and set for, yes, absolutely. And that one is called Iron Cross.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's really pretty with the dark centers.
Yeah, it's a little interesting. Cool. So now we're going to plant them up, and we recommend using all-purpose potting soil that's lightweight and well-draining, and that's what Liz has here. Just pulled it from our bulk bin.
Another Graf's tip, this soil scooper is awesome.
I know, we always thought it was kind of silly, and then once we started having them, they are like our favorite tool to grab whenever we're planting in the greenhouse.
And this is why Karlie's the expert, because I have no idea how much to put in, but we're going to figure it out.
You're going to do fine. I would start, yeah, why don't you start there?
So, a couple inches from the top.
Yes. And then you're going to start with your begonia first. And we always like to break up the roots a little bit when you're potting something so it can be more established where it's going.
And because I'm doing this backwards, I think this is the prettier side,
Yes.
so hopefully it looks good from your angle. Now, I am moving the dirt to go lower, but you still want to keep the rocks in the same spot so that there is that drainage room.
And shamrocks, this is interesting. They actually, when you touch and move around shamrock leaves, they'll close up, and then eventually, once it's light and it's not being disturbed, they'll lay flat again.
Oh.
So if it moves around, don't panic. That's completely normal, and that's just their reaction. Yeah, isn't that interesting? And they're little bulbs. That's what oxalis is.
Oh.
So they're very cool to have.
Learn something new.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have this little prayer plant tucked in here, and I think we were talking about this earlier, that you really can arrange plants' leaves how you want them to look.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have to just be plopped in there. There's some finesse. So from behind here, I'm just going to try to space out my prayer plant here. And the shamrock will do that on its own once it's settled in.
Yeah.
And it's not being touched.
And from behind, it does appear that there are some gaps here, but as I mentioned, we're going to be putting some cut flowers in, so those are opportunities to add more life to it.
Absolutely.
So Karlie's just filling up these florist tubes, which I just got off an internet company, if you will. And I mean,
honestly, I don't think you can find them locally. I wish you could.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That makes me feel
No,
better.
I don't think you can.
But I don't know. It'll probably last a couple of days. The amount of water with the flowers that we're going to put in.
Absolutely. And honestly, this would be a great gift to give someone too, because they can enjoy the flowers, and then when they're done, pull them out and just enjoy the beauty of the plants longer.
And as you'll see, we're going to use these cut tubes, and then you can easily change out the flowers too. So as they don't live, but your plants hopefully continue on, you can make it look totally different.
Yeah, you can change it seasonally, which would be very cool.
Yeah.
I know. It's here. We used Floral Oasis, and this is basically a giant sponge that your flowers can get tucked into, and it holds a lot of moisture, so that'll give them longevity and keep them fresh. If you've ever received a flower arrangement at your home, more than likely it was in Oasis. And so I've tucked them in all around the plants, so we can have flowers all over. And then you can just water these, and that will keep your flowers fresh.
And Karlie and I chat earlier,
Yes.
Oasis is a Kent-based company,
Yes.
so just down the street from us, and they're actually coming out with a new product, right?
Yes, they are. They're coming out with a Oasis that is actually going to be compostable, and so we're really excited to use that line. I think it's called the Forage line, and Smithers Oasis is headquartered in Kent, which is cool. And nice to support somewhere local.
That's good.
Go ahead.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I stopped at Whole Foods this morning and just got some grocery store flowers.
Absolutely.
And so you can get fun variety mixes, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. And like even these guys, which maybe aren't my most favorite flowers, but they were only $6 a bundle.
In the winter, you can't beat that.
For
It's
sure.
not the same as summer.
And what we're going to do is take this more colorful leaved arrangement and integrate some of those into it.
It'll add a nice pop of
Not
color.
off. But with any cut flowers, when you take them home, you just want to give them a snip at an angle so that they're absorbing the most water that you can.
Surface area.
And you'll see some of the tulips aren't opened yet. I just picked them up this morning, but if you wanted them more full for a party or something, you could snip off the stems. It's technically called conditioning them,
Yes.
and just put them in some water a couple of days before to really let them open up.
Absolutely. And too, if you're doing it even in a vase, in a little different application than this, removing a lot of these extra stems
Oh, yeah.
will give you longevity with your flowers. If you just take them and stick them, they'll rot so much quicker for you.
Great tip.
Liz, I'm going to give you 5 of these orange tulips because I
Okay.
want you to have odd numbers when we work on this arrangement. You can explain why.
Well, that's just an integral part of design, whether it be graphic design like what I do day to day,
Yes.
but especially floral arrangement too. You never necessarily want things to be totally symmetrical, so it
No.
gives more life and movement to things.
Yeah, it just makes it more interesting too. A lot of times I think people don't even realize that one little piece that's offset is what actually brings it all together.
You're a genius, Karlie.
I don't know about
Okay. So with this arrangement, I knew we wanted to be more colorful. As you'll see on the others, they're maybe a little more elegant, chic,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah, I
And,
think so.
and we can mix those up too, but we have the very colorful leaves, and then we have the hyacinths, we have the tulips, even carnations, and what are these called?
Astromeria.
Astromeria. Okay.
And you have a little bit of Hyperion Mary.
Oh yeah, these are going to be super fun.
Yes.
So I'm going to try and figure out, we have this big begonia, so that's obviously our centerpiece. I know I'm on the side here, but I've never arranged from behind, so I'm going to work with it. So now I'm going to try and figure out like what we want in the back, and maybe it is the Hyperion.
Astromeria.
Wrong word.
It's okay. We're all learning.
So these orange guys, I think, could make a nice background.
Yeah, and they'll bring in the color from the prayer plant too, which will be interesting.
And so once I kind of know the right height, then I'm going to take them. Of course, I got a little dirt on them.
It's okay. I'll go
Fresh
first.
snip.
And here.
Then place it right in the tube.
There we go.
Squirter. And then it'll just go down into the dirt. And it's going to kind of mingle in the back there. So it'll help us with a more 360 degree arrangement.
Absolutely.
Maybe one more. One more?
No, they aren't.
There were only two.
There were 2.
Oh,
Can we put
okay.
them up?
No, I'm just hoping to place it in the place to go up there. So, because there are only 2 of this guy, I'm doing it more in a clump that'll give some of that asymmetry we were talking about.
And I think Liz started off in the right spot too. A lot of times when we think about arranging, people are so comfortable sticking stuff in the front because I think that's what they are going to see. But actually, you will give more depth to your arrangement if you start in the back and sometimes work your way around.
Yeah, awesome tip, and I didn't even know it.
That What do you think?
Well, we've done it.
I think they look gorgeous. I mean, this is dreamy.
That's your favorite?
It
I think
beautiful.
there's like Thumbelina hiding in it or something.
Yes,
And I
just
think
like
that,
the layers.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And this guy, as I was doing it, it kind of reminded me of a topiary with the clumps of hydrangea
I
that
love
we
it.
added at the end.
And the hellebores are really nice because that's a plant that you can enjoy in your home now, and even come mid-March, late March, you can plant that outside in your container gardens or in your flower beds because they're deer resistant.
Oh,
And
perfect
they'll
for
bloom
me.
for you all winter. They're a perennial. So
And there's some of the first blooming things,
they
right?
are
In
some
the
of the
spring.
first. Mine at home are all budded up. It's
Oh,
been
really?
too cold to bloom, but they're
Wow.
all budded. So I'm
That's
excited to
amazing.
see what happens. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Karlie, so
Thank
much.
you,
And I hope you
Liz.
guys all come out to Graf's. Winter long, summer, is
Yeah.
obviously dreamy, but
Yeah. Thank you, Liz.